Hey everyone. Um, let's see. This one. Hey everyone, it's Namarah and we are creating. So I thought to myself, how often do we actually talk about running our own recording sessions, especially as singers, um, songwriters? So I thought, let's get into that. So, what I actually use to record for my live sessions is something called Logic Pro. And Logic Pro is an amazing program that you use to record your own music. I use it to not only record my vocals, but also instruments, beatboxing, poetry, whatever. So this is how I have been working on a lot of different projects over the past few months. So yeah, just wanted to get into how we record. So as you guys can see, I am in my own recording studio space. I don't actually have a lot of things to protect my audio recordings for vocals. I'm saving right now to get a little shield and build my own vocal booth, which is here. It's actually a closet. Right now, I've got some towels to have as sound dampeners. But in the meantime, um, it's been basically how I've been using my recording space. But also, I've noticed that if you are really mindful of how you're recording your audio, that you can get away with a pretty decent clean recording for your vocal takes just by managing how your gain is on your interface. So the interface that I use is Scarlett Solo, and it has two inputs. So one is an XLR, which is a three-prong input, and then the other is a quarter-inch input, which you can use for your guitar or any other instrument that takes a quarter-inch output. So let's see if I can actually share screens on here because I think that that's something that we can do. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to share my screen, and you guys are going to see that I've been working over the past few weeks. I've been working on finishing my album. My album is going to be released in October, and I'm super excited for this. So, you guys being a part of the Rock to the Future family, I just thought, hey, let's give you a little bit of a sneak on this. So, this video will not be staying live, or it won't live on the site. We'll actually keep it only live for this week, just because you guys are having an exclusive look on the music here. So this song is called Won't Stand, but I thought it would be a perfect way for us to see, I'm using this right now for a project that I plan to release for commercial use. So this track here was produced by Jeffrey Smith. He's a Philly producer. And as you can see, I've already started tracking out some bass and some vocals here. So when it comes to, I'm going to stop sharing the screen for a second. When it comes to recording and taking, uh, doing your vocal takes, I have learned that the best way to do that is actually doing something called punches. So when you do punches, it means that you're focusing on one particular section of your recording and you're taking multiple vocal takes when this happens. So when this happens, I'm going to do a screen share. I love to do something called loop recording. And in loop recording, it allows me to take as many vocal takes as I need or as many audio recordings as I need in order to get the sound that I want. So right now we're going to focus on actually doing the backing vocals. So here, this is a scratch vocal of my lead song, my lead performance, and then I will record the vocals afterwards. But let's see, this is what you guys are going to hear. And let me turn down the volume so you guys can also hear that too. Okay. Okay, so sweet. Here we go. So let's see. As you can see, I've got this loop recording here. So let me just show you what it looks like when it's not cued. So this top bar here is going to be your control center for if you ever want to do a loop recording. So this marker allows me to drag. In this interface, this is, as I said, this is for Logic specifically, but our where we are in technology, a lot of our interfaces do look pretty similarly. So if you use Soundtrap or you're using Fruity Loops or Ableton, you can kind of find your ways, or Pro Tools, you can find a way to get familiar with these tools, just because the interface and the screen is pretty similar in how you're navigating the screen. So as I said, this is allows me to drag to different parts in the music, as you guys probably are already familiar with. And I've already got a count in set up, so that way I know that even though I'm not recording, it gives me about 4 bars before I start recording my performance. So without further ado, we're just going to start diving into it. Okay, so let's see, this is the chorus section, and we're here on the second part of the chorus. So I'm going to start recording these vocals here. Let's hit play. Let's see. Oh, looks like we've got that's taken on. So let's see. So as you can see, I've got these scratch vocals here. And when I mean scratch vocals, it means that these are vocals that really are just markers for me to lay out the backing vocals of the rest of the audio. So I'm not giving 110 performance for that lead vocal performance because I'm focusing right now on the backing vocals. So right now, we're going to do the na 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 section here. So let's select that. And the way that the chorus goes is, it won't stand, na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. So that's what we're going to record right now. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to do loop recording for this, so that way we know. So the way that we'll figure this out is I'm going to play the section. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Mm-hmm. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na na na. All right, cool. So right here is where we're going to stop the loop recording, and I can adjust this here. So I'm going to make it right to this marker, and now we're set to go. We have our sections marked out. So let's do it. Here we go. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. Best believe me now. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. So I already know, because of the nature of the loop recording, that feeling of starting that loop recording so quickly, I want more space. So in order for me to do that, I'm going to actually pull this out more. I'm going to take it to the 55, and I'm going to give myself a little bit more leeway here for this section here. So now I've got enough space for me to take a breath as we're adding this loop recording moving forward. Okay? And again, this is how I run. Oop, didn't mean to do that. I was monitoring the live stream on my phone. We don't want that. Okay, so we're going to go back here, and I'm going to start here at the same spot. And here we go. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. Best believe it now. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na. So I notice now that I've taken the second step that I am ready to start the new one with this marker here. So this is just how I get comfortable for doing the punch-ins. So let's see. Let's get it. Let's do another take. All right. And let's hit record. Na 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 na. Best believe it now. Na 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 na. All right, I think that those are great. So the next thing that I do now, I have these three different takes. So the cool thing about Logic Pro is that I have the ability to flex these recordings, meaning that I can weave different parts of the performance together so it's one nice clean take. So we can listen to each of them and I'm going to select them each. So let's start with take one. I'm not really sold on that performance. Let's try the second one and we'll just go ahead and start over. So I already know that I like that third na 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 na, the way that it rings sits better with me. Um, I'm not really sold on that first performance, so I know right now we're just going to not use that. And so far, it looks like we'll have a combination of these three. So let's see. If you notice, I just moved this over and selected the part of it that needs to be picked up. Let's see if I like up here. Let's try this one. All right, so I'm going to select this section here as the performed part, and I'm going to drag this over here. So we've got those two, and then I actually like this version. So I want to split this part so I can choose the other takes. That allows me which one I want to flip here. I don't like that one, so let's see what this one sounds like. Now, if you notice, every single time I've pressed play, because I have it in the loop record setting, it doesn't matter where I am in the performance. As long as I am getting this taken care of, I am actually able to. I'm not able to play any part in the section. It's always going to stop at the top of the loop. So, yeah. Let's try it again. So let's see. I'm going to get this started, and then I'm going to split this section here in between and see if we can go in between the two. see what it sounds like. I think that that is a good take for the na na nas. Okay. So the next thing that I know that I want to do now is to record a double for that. So to record a double, I'm just going to add another track, and a double is the same performance and same melodic line. I'm not doing a harmony, and I try not to do the same thing. I try not to do a different performance of it. So I try to get it to as close as possible. Okay. And we're already still in loop record, so now it's cool because I'll be able to hear this performance on top while I'm recording this new backing vocal. So let's do it. Na 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 na. So I think that that is actually a pretty decent take. So now we're going to work on adding the harmony. Let's do it. So I've just been doubling this section, but now we're going to add a harmony. And I changed the label because I think about later when I'm mixing and mastering, it's going to be really annoying if I don't know what each track actually is. So here we go. We're going to do the harmony. When I am practicing for a harmony for this, most of the time I will not record the first time, just because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. So I will sit here with the loop record and just practice the harmony that I want. So. Yeah, I don't like that. Let me try. Yeah, okay. I think I'm ready to record. So here we go. We're going to start with the upper harmony of the na na nas. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Best believe me now. So I just want everybody to know that I've had two people try to call me while I'm recording twice in the span of 4 minutes, and